Wednesday morning. The floors have come up really well after Kenny jet washed them yesterday. Aren't they better, Stuart, them? Nowhere near as slippy. It just seemed to build up like a layer of greasy residue over 6 months. So I think every few months we're going to do that again. And it has pulled up the oil, hasn't it? So yeah, Stuart's on with an engine drop on this Freelander. And we've got Oliver in today. He's going to be touching up in the reception later on with the green, the white and the gloss. And we're also putting some non-slip grip stickers on these steps because they're actually getting a bit slippy, aren't they? So I'll just show you what Oliver's done now. Oh my God, lad, unbelievable. Looks better that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave you the camera with Oliver now, he'll show you that. We're going to do 2 strips, aren't we? Yeah. All the way down. So yeah, show you when it's done. Right, quick brew time. I've been on the machine this morning. Oliver has actually done the stairs. I think there's a couple more strips to do. If you look at that now, no one's going to be slipping down here, really, Oliver? All they're going to be doing is banging their head on this now. So yeah. John's back. Been on holiday. How was the holiday, John? I said, how was the holiday? What do you mean?
It was absolutely fantastic. I'm refreshed, recharged, and ready.
So ready for action?
Ready for action.
Have you seen what a subscriber sent us? A Tassimo. Brand new.
Tell you what, that's alright.
Yeah, me and Nathan have decided we're going to sell a Costa coffee and a cigarette, a real one, for £4. What do you reckon, Oliver? Is that a good little business?
Yeah.
Good lad. Right, anyway, we're going to have a brew. See you soon, boys. Right, so me and Kenny are... we've decided to get the flags first before we put the barriers in. As you can see over there, there's no point really putting them in position until we've either concreted or flagged. So I'm just going to go and get some flags now. They're actually off my mum, some old concrete flags from her back garden. So I just thought I'll just use them, save a bit of money. And when I do come to fully concrete this whole front, the barriers are going to be bolted in with resin and threaded bar, so I can always move them in the future. So I'm going to go and get these flags now. I'll show you that. We've got Kenny with us. What do you reckon, Kenny? Whoa, that was a good Mickey day, that. Right, so we're going to get these flags and I'll see you soon, boys. Have you been in here? Oh, you have, haven't you?
Yeah, a few times. You recording?
Hey.
I didn't know you recorded.
I'll tell you what, Kenny, I've got to say, this month, attendance has been absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, because we're at the beginning of the month.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
We're only on 5th.
It's the 5th of October and you've done 2 days. I mean,
Three.
The percentage.
3 out of 5.
Yeah, that's a good ratio for you, that's absolutely creme of the crop. So,
I get tomorrow and Saturday and I'll only be a day now.
yeah. So what we want to try and do anyway, by the end of next week, I would like the shop front fully up and running. So to do that, we need to finish the barrier off, all the health and safety signs and safety barriers in place, furnish the offices and computers and desk and all that stuff, and then tidy the front of the actual yard where the Winfield's truck is, just to allow customers to park up, because they're going to come in, there's going to be a barrier down and they're not going to know what to do. They'll probably
someone comes in, parks behind.
They'll probably just park in front of the barrier and get out the car, which we can't have. The whole point of this is to make it so the yard is never blocked, because the amount of times Privia's blocking the yard, autosave can't get out or can't get in, Chris can't turn up, it's just a nightmare. And customers come in and it's like a mission for customers. They've got to drive as far into the yard as they can get. I've been on the machine processing and there's a guy driving towards me. I'm thinking, what am I doing? I'm picking this up for what? So no, NO spells no. You ain't getting past the barrier anymore.
No. Health and safety and time is money.
Yes, and we've got a nice little reception for you, which is going to be nice and warm, dry. So, and there'll be Zoe behind the counter to serve you all.
No, you can't complain on that.
Yes, I'll pretend you didn't say that. So, and we're going to have all the merch available in the shop front. And at the end of the day, I mean, I will allow people to enter the yard.
That's going.
That's going to, isn't it?
Yeah, that one.
Little goal.
Cabriolet, innit? No, yeah.
He beat then, did it?
It did.
Must have known it was his. So yeah, anyway, I'll show you us loading the flags, and then I'll show you it's back at the yard. I'll say, can I?
Not much, no. Are we having like an opening evening? Like for it?
I might put a red barrier, a red ribbon, we'll cut it.
Well, it's coming up to Halloween, so you should have like a little Halloween opening, like barbecue somewhere. We all got to dress up.
Well, you just stand there, you'll scare everyone.
That's what we're hoping then, I can save me pennies.
Right, we're going to do something, yeah? That's all we need to do. Anyway, so this truck is already coming in handy. I mean, it's doing
signed up, man.
It's doing some work, this.
You need to get it signed up.
Yeah, I know I do. I want to get it painted with the old
No, you keep the patina.
Yeah, painted, not stickered.
Oh.
I want to get it painted where it looks old. And it's been there for years.
Yeah, you get the airbrush it, like proper patterns and stuff.
Oh, I think that's Privia.
They've been.
Yes, we've missed Privia.
No, they've been already.
Oh,
Yeah, do you not? Your job wins in that, didn't it? Because we're all out and everything turned up.
Right, we're going to see you later, boys. Should we end it with a breccia?
Yeah, can do.
And 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, 1.
Breakfast in the Caniano, Mamma Mia. Mwah.
Okay, Friday morning. Just got on top of the scrap, in a good position actually, where I've got a lot of free time now to help move the business forward, and I'm doing that by just doing a bit of like work on the shop front. I could be doing stuff to like focus on earning more money, but right now I want to get this like functioning as soon as possible. So I'm going to be flagging today. The bin hasn't come in, let me down really, because I did say I could do with you in today. So I'm going to be mixing on my own and flagging. It's not really a big area, it's probably 10 foot by 15 foot front here, where the railings are going to be across here. So I just want to flag that where it's a nice walkway for the customers to come in, and it diverts them into the shop front with no trip hazards. I've ordered a ton bag of ballast and cement. The mixing, I've got the mixer set up, everything set up to go. So yeah, I'm going to get the mix made ready, and then it's brew time. Have a brew, and then I'm going to start laying these flags in. Hopefully I should have this done today if I don't get distracted. I've gone for ballast. It's like a concretey mix. Chippings in there, just so it's not smashing the sand, and it'll be quite solid when it sets. You're not going to see this. This is what the flags are going to be sat on, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'm going to crack a mix going now, and then like I say, brew and then crack on. I'm using Fairy Liquid instead of Feb. Just the same job really. It just makes the mix a bit more usable. Not as a bit smoother. Now this mix is not the best thing in the world, so I don't really want to overflow it. I tend to do 3 to 1 on the mix. So every shovel of ballast, every 3 shovels of ballast, I'll do 1 cement. in a full mix, if I fill the mixer right up, I'll probably have a full bag of cement in there. So it's a solid mix. Not worse than a very sandy mix. First, I'm going to start in this corner up here. I want to be going level with the door floor. Now, really, you should go lower than the damp course, but I don't really want any reason to trip here. There's going to be a lot of traffic in here. I'm not a brickie or anything, yeah, by trade, so there's going to be probably a lot of people dogging me down here. But I'm just having a go. I know how to mix and it's not hard to lay flags, is that you just get a level and do it level. So I'm just using my brain, boys. That's what it's all about. So I'm just going to clear this area now. Right, so I'm ready to bed my first level of flags in. I'm just going to get 3 ton to bring them around now. Second-hand flags, so trying to save a bit of money. At the end of the day, this is like, we've used second-hand sheets on there, and you know, when I get a bit of spare money and I can get brand new concrete all the way through, I'm going to redo all this with brand new stuff anyway. So this is just for now. Right, so I've done 2 flags. I'm going to get a rubber hammer, I'll just save me banging with my hands. That's the only thing, like, we've got the tools, but it's just a nightmare trying to find everything all the time. Right, well, cutting one of the flags in half to do my halves. I've lent the stilly out, so I'm bloody having to do it with a little grind off. Nightmare, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to quickly do that, I'll show you that. Bloody rain started coming down. These flags are soaked with water, so they're really heavy now. This just makes it a bit harder to handle, but got to be done. And as I'll tell everyone, the old skin, it is actually waterproof, and all this rain's doing is making me look forward to getting home and having a nice back. But if I want to get this done, someone's got to do it. It ain't going to do it itself. That's what I say. So let's get on with it. I'm going to allow myself 2 days because there's definitely going to be some yard work where I've got to jump on it. You know what I mean? I can't just do this solid for 2 days. Far too busy for that. Right, let's see if this little grinder does it. As you can see, I've cut that now. What I'm hoping I can actually, I've cut halfway through it on both edges. I'm just hoping I can crack it in half now. I'll get it to the end. Bloody hell. Maybe not. I don't have my steel saw. So, as you can see, the plan worked. I've cut the top, which is going to be the edge that you see. I know it's a bit bad there, but I can chip that away, and it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be pointing these anyway. I am working.
Don't do that. I was just going to say, don't you dare them up. I genuinely counted many times in the video.
I think I've got something wrong with me. I know what it is. Get this bit of stone off. I'm always happy.
Yeah, but that's what you need.
And if you've got a problem with that,
You're always angry.
come and say it to my face. No, I mean, there's one person said he don't like the thumbs up, but I guarantee he watches every video. So yeah.
It's just happened.
Or something that's just happened, so he's got a man straight if he wants. What are you going to do now? Go and wash him? Oh.
Good day.
Do you want to lay a flag?
Yeah.
Sorry about the interruption, but we've actually just found out off emails who sent the coffee machine, so he definitely deserves a shout out. It's Robert Bertram. We really appreciate the coffee machine and it's definitely going to get used. Right, I'm going to show you me laying this little flag now. This is the easy one, this little halves. So it should be a lot easier. Oh my god, what a dream. Now, normally, it's Kenny and Pete who's the dream team, but who's the dream team today? Moi. I'm the dream boy. This is a motto. If you want something doing, get someone else to do it. Or, well not obviously, but if you want something doing, you've got to do it yourself. Whether it means getting hands on or it's not even doing it yourself, it's making sure it happens. Now obviously I would have got someone else to do this, but it's just hasn't happened today. So me being me, I'm a bit impatient with stuff. And if I say I'm doing something and it's getting done, I'll make sure it gets done. Even if I've got to stay behind tonight and process the cars to give me more time tomorrow, I will. It's just little things that you've got to put in, you see. it's not as easy as some people may think. You've got a lot of pressure all the time. I mean, I'm not complaining, it's good pressure. I like it. This is how to move forward. If you're not careful, you'll stay the same. A lot of companies will just stay the same for years, 5 years, 10 years. And you look at them, they're not done out. They've just stayed the same. Like, I'm not saying not doing all right, but me and John are all about progressing. That's all we want. Thinking about the end goal. I mean, we don't even know what the end goal is. But there's nothing wrong with having big ambitions, you see. At the end of the day, if it doesn't work out, who cares? At least we can say we had to do. But what you will regret is not trying. Me and John are only moving forward so much and investing everything into it because we've got good people around us. You can't do it all on your own. You need a good team, and that is what we have. A team. This business is a team business, and everyone wants it to do well, so everyone's putting in. You only need that one bad egg and you'll infect everyone else. And it's just the way it is, unfortunately. Oh God. Right, the rain is actually getting pretty bad now, so I'm going to do this one and then have some dinner. Right, that'll do for that. I'm going to have a bit of dinner.
Fill his butt.
I don't think there is.
Hard work.
It's not hard work, but
Who keeps beeping?
it's not hard work, but it would be easier if someone was mixing only because then
Kenny.
I'm not going to say any names. Got one articulate. Kenny. It'd be easier. I'd have got twice as much done because half of the work is mixing and preparing the ground. But it is what it is. By the end of the day, I reckon I would have done 4 courses. That's in between sorting other stuff out, so it's not too bad. But I'm just gonna chuck one more down now. Now, because these are second hand, just trying to get all the bits of old cement on them, because I'll jet wash these up later, and they are soaking wet. It's getting there. It's a bit heavier, but managing out. Yeah. But there's definitely been an influx of cars coming in the yard as well. Hell of an influx. So we've got what else I've been doing in the background is we're just trying to get a new insurance policy in place, a proper policy, basically like where all the employees can drive all the vehicles. And we're getting the DAF insured.
It's a fleet policy.
Yeah, it's a proper, no, it's a motor trading policy.
I think it's a fleet.
No, it's a motor trade. Proper motor trading policy. And we get a portal where we can switch cars to and from. So it makes it a lot easier for us. And then we can get the van stickered up, get the Leyland DAF back on the road.
I'm actually tapping the flag down.
Get him here! See you later! So yeah, once we get that policy on the road, we've got Chris doing his, class what?
Class 2.
Chris is doing his class 2, that'll be done within a month or 2. He's going to jump in the DAF.
That's if he passes.
Yeah, that's if he passes, yeah. Chris can jump into the DAF, he can get 2 cars at once, and then we can throw someone else into the Sprinter. So that, and then we can also get the heavier stuff as well, like your big transit long wheelbases and stuff like that, which will create more work for us. And then we'll go on to the next stage. So yeah, we're on with a lot. There's a lot going on. A hell of a lot. Right, Saturday morning. Unbelievably busy this morning. I've had a few people down. subscribers as well. We've got John Trey here. We've got John from TikTok here, and we've got Marcus. Hey, Jamie boy. You've got to say it to your people.
Watch, enjoy, and what do you think?
I'll tell you what, you do these more. What are those?
I know,
Tell you what,
he's
been cheating Milligan, hasn't he? He's definitely been cheating Mill.
Road.
He always comes down here looking smart as Marcus.
Yeah, but
So yeah, today what I've done, just carried on flagging from yesterday's work. I just want to get this final run in here, all the way across there, and then a walkway carrying on and get the barriers in. Like I said, they're just second-hand flags, nothing fancy. But I think when they're jet washed and pointed up, it should look alright. We've got John Trey here as well. There he is. Come down on his new bike. Let's have a quick look at your new bike, John. So he's got his. What was one, a CBT test?
I was on that, but
It was on his CB, which you probably saw him come down on his 125, and now he's got this bad boy. 1000 cc.
the DAS course.
I bet it's actually quite fast, that, isn't it?
You had a bike in a few weeks ago,
Rodney's.
and it was a Suzuki
Yeah.
Rizzler, but that one's a 600. This is 1000, but the 600 is so much quicker,
Is
and
it?
it'll go up to 160 miles an hour.
This is probably more of a touring bike, isn't it?
Yeah, this one tops out at 120 miles an hour. But
It's alright though, isn't it?
it's got all the popping and farting that you need.
Yeah. Got your butties in there, haven't you?
Butties.
Oh yeah. Everyone's been down this morning. And I've been cracking on, haven't I?
Cracking on.
Cracking on before I crack someone. Right, anyway, I'm going to crack on now before I crack John Trey.
Again.
We'll see in a bit, boys. How's everyone doing? So, James is back downstairs now. He's got on top of all the machine work, and now he's going to finish getting the bollards up down the side of the front of the reception. So he's going to be working on that. Whilst he's working on that, I'm going to be getting on top of a few things what I need to sort out in the office. There's a couple of emails I need to sort out and a couple of people I need to email. The things are going good. Plenty of cars coming in, Chris is out driving, and plenty of stuff getting packed and dispatched, which is good. It's actually, I've heard a lot of scrapyards have been quiet recently, but it's been pretty busy, to be honest with you. I mean, I've been concentrating a lot more on sales at the moment, just with a bit more spare time I've had, and just keeping the ultimate on top of everything, which does make it less stressful. So James is out there now. He's obviously finished off the flagging down here. No one actually knew I was a qualified brickie. Which you're not. Yes, I am. Flagging's done. Now the entrance itself coming in, eventually we would like to get some concrete down, but there's more important things to spend money on right now. This is another reason why I use these flags, just to save. That little section what I flagged would have been 1,500 quid in concrete, wouldn't it, Don?
Yeah.
And I didn't want to do anything permanent, because when we do come to doing the entrance, I can just pull these up with a mini digger and then do the final concrete.
Yeah, you've got to save money where you can.
But what I'm going to be doing, I'm just going to ramp it down here a tiny bit for wheelchairs or easy access and no trip hazards. I'm going to have a railing here, and then that's going to be the entrance, and then the yellow railing is going to carry on down here, take this corner where we put this one, and then across there, like that. These are good solid hand railings as well. It's just keeping everyone out. These are actually OTT, but they look good. And I'm also going to be cladding the back of this with some metal sheets so no one can see in the yard. I don't really. What people are going to see from now on is the entrance, and that is it. So I need the entrance to look good.
So it gives the business a good fresh look, doesn't it, from the front?
Yeah.
You don't need to see what's going behind.
And obviously the shop front's going to look good. Yeah. So we are actually going to look professional for once.
Wow.
So I'm going to quickly drill these now, and resin fix these down with some threaded bar. Not in there very straight, is it?
He's put that in there. Why did I say blame it on Nathan straight away?
So whilst James is struggling to put a drill bit in the drill, I'm going to shoot back up top, get on top of myself. James is going to carry on down here, getting this bollard fitted, and you can enjoy watching for a little bit. Well, I'm going to drill these now. James, we're going to get these drilled now. Hope everyone's managing. Hope everyone's all right. Let's do this.
They don't really want to hear the truth no more. Think they scared how I make them feel. And you can say anything you want about me. I ain't worried, that don't make it real. They don't really want to hear the real no more. Think they scared how I make them act. And you can say anything you want about me. I ain't tripping, that don't make it fat. Look, coming live from the gutter like a cold puddle. When water whipping road shuttle. Your whole huddle, Dutch burning, moving slow. I'm feeling like.
Right, so what I've got here, I've got some threaded bar, which I'm going to be putting washers and nuts on, and I'm going to be resin fixing them in the ground with this. It's like a 2-part resin, and it sets rock hard. So I've just drilled the holes now, and what I'm going to do is going to get rid of the dust from inside them, this little tube, just so the resin is not sticking to dust. It needs to be like no dust and maybe a bit damp as well. I'm just going to quickly blow all that out. Really, I should use compressor for this, but I haven't got it.
God spitting on to keep my then it hit the game, acting like I slipped any small town fly. You never heard of these on my apex. Tip top vertices, it ain't mouths moving, but they never moving vertically. Hit a person, stupid practicing the perjury. Black Lord, Noble Drew, big stepping. Love them all, give a about the click repping. Small losses always taught in big lessons. Quit stressing, liberating knowledge, make the lesson. They don't really want to hear the truth no more. Think they scared how I make them feel. And you can say anything you want about me. I ain't worried, that don't make it real. They don't really want to hear the real no more. Think they scared how I make them act. And you can say anything you want about me. I ain't tripping, that don't make it fact. They don't really want to hear the truth no more. Think they scared how I make them feel. And you can say anything you want about me. I ain't worried, that don't make it real. They don't really want to hear the real no more. Think they scared how I make them act. And you can say anything you want about me. I ain't tripping, that don't make it fact.
Right, so I've resin fixed this threaded bar in now. I'm just going to give that half an hour to set, and then I can tighten down the nuts with the washers. And then what I'm going to be doing, I'll show you over here. Look, this is overhanging ever so slightly, about 6 inch. So I don't really want to go past the flags, just as that's the width of the yard, just for any like big machines coming in. So I'm going to cut this there and there and weld it to the next one. So I'm going to get the next one in place now, and then I can mark up where I'm going to be cutting and welding. I can do that now whilst that's setting. So yeah, I'm going to get this next one in place now. I'm going to cut that. Oh, I could actually. I'm best off cutting it there. Yeah. Oh my god, this looks perfect.
Just make sure. Have you got enough for there? Yeah, haven't you?
I'm going to say 2 people. 2 people.
Snuck that one in.
I tell you what, imagine me
It's
and you now, Chris, having a bag in the morning on here.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't even smoke, but I might start
buddies now,
smoking.
aren't we?
Smoking area, no, what? Where the customers walk in. So,
Barrier buddies.
barrier buddies. We're not only baler buddies.
We brought Johnny on this one.
Barrier. Yeah. Imagine John being a baler buddy.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I'm alright.
No. I'm all right. Is that? We don't want to be on that edge, do we?
Well, you just edging your flag.
It wants to be there. Just pull it in a bit more. There.
Is that wide enough for a wheelchair?
Yeah. Well, he's coming in on a wheelchair.
Well, you never know. You might get a customer that comes in a wheelchair, right?
He's absolutely right. You might get a customer in a wheelchair. So I'm going to be cutting this now.
James's pencil, smart.
This is my pencil.
You're making sure it's level.
That is level, straight.
Are you sure?
I'm getting as straight as off it. Whoa, you maniac! Right, is that alright?
I don't know.
It'll be right. I need to cut that, slide that up here, and then bolt and weld that. That's what I'm going to do now. Looking good though. For your peeps! For Bubba Dog! For Bubba Dog! For Bubba Dog!
What do you want? Hello, I'm Chris.
That'll do, yeah.
Go.
So, as you can see, I can now slide this over there and then weld it. John's actually just been stung by a customer here. The customer drove in the yard as John was walking out. So me and Zoe hid and let John deal with the customer, didn't we? Right, anyway, so drilled the holes for the second barrier, which Zoe's just keeping up.
I'm saying
so
we
it
need
don't
to
fall
paint
over.
him. What does everyone else think?
I think leave him yellow.
No.
Yellow's a good like safety
I think
colour.
black.
What, so they can't see it?
Yeah.
They want to stand out.
They will stand out. Can you not notice?
No,
They'll
not
look
like
really
green.
No.
Why do I keep getting cold shivers? Right, I'm going to quickly get all the dust out of these holes now. And Zoe and John will probably chat a bit of rubbish. Yeah, watch.
Watch and learn.
Right, have you getting...
No problem. Alright.
What's he doing? I did not record that. That was well funny.
What?
You need to see this.
Zoe, you can't pick it up like that.
You might be able to get a bit of doing that, dealing with that customer then. Just in there, round that corner, back on yourself. He'll sort it out for you.
What's his invention?
Probably the worst directions I've ever heard that. Round that
Yeah,
corner.
it was round that corner.
Back on yourself.
Back on yourself there.
Just in this garage, yeah, that'll do. What's this invention, Zoe? This is what we call a straw.
It gets all the dust out. It works.
Mine suck it up instead of blowing it. You get
Yeah. Alright. No, I need to do that so the resin doesn't stick to dust.
It's in the yard today.
Oh, did you know what he said before, Zoe? What did he said? I've been non-stop for 2 weeks. And I said, what, non-stop on the beach in Egypt? No, what did you say? You said
Non-stop
something.
in the beach.
Is there more?
It's not in there. Oh, is it not?
Right, so what are you doing?
There's no good batteries about, so
There must be a car what runs Sniperoon here.
No, I've took it from that pile.
Right, so what are you going to do?
I'm going to charge
So
you.
you owe me for them.
I've give you 120 quid.
Was that not for the engine?
100 was the engine, 20 quid was for the batteries.
Oh, 20 each, man.
Oh, come on,
What's
these are
that for,
knackered
man?
ones.
Come on, man.
These are the knackered ones.
Bro.
I'll bring the old battery back tomorrow.
Right, if you bring the old one back, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Don't forget, bro, if I can wear these in for like 15 quid piece.
10 a piece. Right, I'll have these two then.
Right, what have you got to say to your people? 'Cause don't forget, you're getting back in it now. We're back in it. We're
No, we're already in it. We're already in it. Right. The other day that Welder Faber came down. He's
Oh,
alright.
I like Welder Faber. He's alright, yeah.
He's sound dude, yeah.
Welder Faber, he is, how would you say? He's very good at what he does. He's actually too good. Like, me getting him to look at that machine.
You're
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to get a free job here.
No. When he's rattling all the things off, I'm just seeing dollar signs. Like,
Yeah,
ching,
yeah.
I'm thinking, whoa, Jesus.
Yeah, you're trying to get a cheap job, aren't you?
No, not a cheap job, but he won't do a cheap job.
Right.
He's got a good name.
Yeah.
So me saying, oh, can you do it in bodger? He doesn't do bodgers.
No, it's like me. We don't do budgets.
No, you're the bodge master. Your middle name's bodger, eh?
No, that's professional struggling.
Alright.
That's professional
Can we do
struggling.
the predator thing? I'll be Arnold Schwarzenegger, yeah?
Yeah.
Do better. Do one more. I want a better noise. Oh my god!
Right.
So you keep watching out for sniper because he's going to be sniping these jobs right off.
Oh, we already are.
I've snapped these flags off, haven't I?
Well, yeah.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, with the office.
Just think, when that have you seen in there?
Yeah, so everybody comes in.
Have you actually seen in there?
Yeah, I've seen it on the video.
Seen it in real life though?
Well,
you will be seeing it because when you come down and that barrier's down, you're going to have to go in there, pal.
no, but I go in there and then come out the other side.
VIP treatment. I'll have a little coat hangers with high vises on.
Coffee.
Yeah,
Coffee's
get a
like
coffee machine, quid a piece.
Oh, no.
No, come on, man.
Right.
Right, we're going to go.
Hey, I'm still waiting for one of them.
You wait for one of them what?
One of your coffees.
What are you doing with your hand?
One of your coffees.
My coffee? Oh, my coffee. You want a cappuccino?
Yeah.
Right, I'll tell you what I'll do.
Right.
Yeah? You bring me the dead battery back tomorrow.
Right.
And I'll make you a cappuccino.
Oh, right.
It's gonna turn your world upside down.
Well.
I've rocked many a worlds with that. Because you actually think it won't be good. It's gonna blow your mind.
Right, well, we'll see about that tomorrow then.
Right, we'll see you soon, boys. I've been called out on an emergency collection. It's 4:30 and I need to go Oldham and get the scrap car. So Chris is going to do this, finish this off quickly, put the rest of the bolts on these threaded bar. So yeah, you'll probably see that. Chris will show you a bit. I reckon you should just get away with jet washing it. Should. You'll be ready. You'll sort it. Right, I need to go. I'll see you tomorrow.
No worries.
I was talking to the people, not you.
No, you weren't.
No, I was talking to me. In fact, we might have to bail in the morning, buddy. What do you reckon?
We can bail it morning if you want.
Early morning bailer buddies?
Yeah.
I always bring him a latte in the morning, don't I?
What time? 8:30.
6:30.
6:30.
We'll not go too early.
6:30 is fine.
6:30. So we're going to be here in the morning, which I'll probably show you, no doubt. I'm going to go and pick up this car now. I'll probably be done at 7:30 tonight. So I'll see you later. Right, James, make sure you lock that cage, yeah? That's your job. Just get Chris doing a bit of jet washing.
Set camera off now.
Why? We need content.
Huh?
We need some content.
I know.
I'm in the customer now before I collect this car, just to make sure it's all available. How are you doing? It's James calling from Baxenden Car Breakers. I've got a car to collect from yourself. Alright, no worries. See you soon, bye bye. Right, so that's it. Now the customer knows I'm coming, we've confirmed it all, because the last thing we want is to get there and I mean, it's happened before, hasn't it, Chris? You've got there,
yeah,
and the customer said, oh, but your car's already gone. And it's like, I don't think people realise when it's booked in, you kind of, it's done, you know, the deal's done. People they're not aware of how serious this is. A lot of people will actually use our website and maybe 3 others, and then say yes to all 3 of them, and then whoever gets it first gets it, which is a bit of hassle really, but it just is what it is, unfortunately. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you. Yep. I'll see you later. Try and jet wash today, Chris, yeah? And then I can point tomorrow. Make sure we jet wash this.